What's good, guys? So I'm going to teach you guys in a quick series on how to make NPCs in NPC Maker. This is mostly for like making things easier on everyone. I am not planning on editing this video at all because it's going to be short, most like all the other ones. In this one I'm going to talk about characters, next one dialogue, then vendors, and so on and so forth. So let's get started. Over in this, right, you have your top bar with all sorts of generic options, just file, which you'll be using a lot when you're completing and saving a project. So we're going to click the plus over here on the right. Every single tab has the plus in the same location. When you click the plus here, it creates a character. The editor name, if you hover over it, will tell you that it shows up in the map editor. So you give it a name, and then we'll make it something descriptive. This will be, this dude will buy meth from players. His display name, we'll give him a name, some generic, we'll name him Jordan. A character ID, in Unturned, IDs can go from 0 to 65535, right? If there's two of the same ID for something, it won't work. So we're going to put in a number, right? And what I do always, I just go to error list to see if that number is already taken. The start dialogue, which we'll cover more in the next video, will talk about like the dialogue ID you set here for each dialogue. For now, we're going to set it to this number. You obviously don't need to copy my numbers. Now, if you want to like style the player or the character, which would make sense, we can either use actual skin colors or our own color through a color wheel. We're going to use this, a pre-made color. We can set their hair color. We'll make this dude's hair white. Then set their face, their haircut, and if they have a beard or not. You can also set their clothes using unturned item IDs. So if I pull up Chrome, and then we look up lumberjack top unturned ID, plaid shirt, that's what it was called. Copy that ID to 11, and then we paste it in over at shirt ID. And now if we wanted cargo pants unturned, 209, and then boom. And if you want to set a hat, you can set a hat. Obviously, it covers up the hair. You can set a mask, which covers the beard, glasses, backpacks, vest. You can also set what they are like holding with their primary. This character is not going to have anything, but if you wanted for him to hold like a camp axe, for example, you can look up camp axe ID unturned, and then copy that. Paste in primary if you want them to be holding it. You can paste it in secondary if you want it to be on their side. And I don't know what treachery area does in this situation, considering in the game NPCs can only carry, or things can only carry two items. You're able to set if it's the primary, secondary, or treachery equipped item. So I was kind of wrong about primary being held. But the primary goes on your back, the secondary goes on your side. So yeah. Otherwise, that's it for the character tab. It's pretty simple. You can also check visibilities, which we'll talk about later using conditions. Conditions are a more advanced subject, but can make your NPCs more interactive. And yeah, so that's making characters.